It was a dark and misty evening when I decided to take a solitary drive through the desolate countryside. I was in need of a break from the everyday stress and hoped that a quiet moment would help clear my mind. I stepped into my old car and set out on the winding roads, surrounded by trees and silence. After a while, I began to feel unaffected by the tranquility of the surroundings. Suddenly, I heard a mysterious voice whispering my name. I jerked in surprise and looked around, but I was alone in the car. Confused, I continued my journey, trying not to dwell on it too much. But soon something even more unsettling occurred. The car started to slow down on its own, despite me not touching the gas pedal. I felt a chilling breeze sweep through the cabin, and a faint figure materialized in the rearview mirror. My heart pounded hard as I realized I was no longer alone. "Do not make any sudden moves," I heard the whispering voice say. "I need your help." I stared at the mirror and saw a pale, translucent figure sitting in the back seat. It was a young woman, dressed in an old, tattered gown. Her eyes were deep and desperate. She began to share her story with me. She was a spirit trapped between worlds, caught in an endless loop of loneliness and fear. She had lost her life in a tragic car accident on this very road many years ago, and had since wandered in the shadows. "I need help to break this curse," she whispered sorrowfully. She explained that her spirit couldn't find peace until her remains were discovered and given a proper burial. She pleaded with me to help her find the location of the accident and bring closure to her restless soul. Filled with a mixture of fear and compassion, I agreed to assist her. Together, we embarked on a haunting journey through the night, following her fragmented memories and ethereal guidance. We eventually arrived at the site of the accident, marked by a forgotten roadside memorial. With a sense of closure and gratitude, the spirit bid me farewell and vanished into the night. The car, now under my full control again, carried me home. I couldn't help but reflect on the profound experience I had just encountered, grateful for the opportunity to bring peace to a tormented soul. From that day forward, whenever I drive through that lonely stretch of road, I remember the silent company I once had and the bond formed between the living and the departed.